Hi, my name is Bob Dunwoody, and I'd like to share with you what I think is a unique opportunity. Productivity Incorporated will hold seminars, and I would like to tell you about our seminars and our perception of who you are, explain to you where the information we will share with you comes from, and more importantly, because I know the way most FAs think, getting to the bottom line and say what is the objective of the seminars. Our programs have several objectives. The first is to allow you to provide even a higher level of service to your clients. The second is to reduce stress on you. The third is to substantially grow your assets and revenues. And the fourth is, and this is very important, to show you the possibilities of running your business in a natural manner. Where does the information come from? What is the style of the seminar? What do we think we can accomplish? As a matter of fact, it's what we know we can accomplish. We've been doing this now for 20 years. Where does the information come from? 40 years of experience. I've been an FA, unsuccessful for 2 years, successful for 5 years. Managed a small office, large office, region in New England, division out of New York, and then the entire sales force for 2 major corporations. So I've had a lot of hands-on, real-time experience. A subject that has fascinated me for years is why are top FAs top FAs? What is there about them that makes them so prolific and produce such meaningful results for their clients? After 40 years of study, we think we've figured it out and began giving these seminars 15, 20 years ago. The seminars morphed, they changed, but the fundamentals, the basics, remain consistent. So the information that we share with you did not come out of a brilliant insight while we were taking a shower. Rather, it's been 20 years of hands-on experience and 20 years of study, 20 years of experimenting. Do these ideas work? Are they valid? And more importantly, can they be taught to other people? So that's where the information comes from. What are our thoughts about you, the potential attendee? Our thoughts are, and we know this through experience, you're very smart, you're talented, you're creative, you're a person of integrity. The mere fact that you survived the first 2 or 3 years in this business tells us that you have a lot of tenacity. You do not need to get fixed, and that's very good because we don't know how to fix people. You know what you're talking about. You have the ability to absorb a tremendous amount of information in a very short period of time, so you don't need us to train you. So if we're not going to fix you and we're not going to train you, then what is the program all about? The program is about looking at your normal way, your natural way to be in this business. All top producers operate in a fashion that is natural to them. We do not believe that one size fits all. There are 7 billion people on the planet. 5 of the 7 billion have the same DNA that you do. Fortunately, this is a business that offers tremendous latitude in your business. There are only 3 rules in this business. You must have integrity. You must be technically competent. You must be a professional. You must know what you're talking about. And critically, you must add value to the investment process. There are no rules about which products you should bring into your business. There are no rules about how many hours you work. There are no rules about how many clients you have. When I first began this process of studying top producers, I did it physically, manually. I went out and visited them in their offices looking for patterns, and what I discovered was chaos. Some of these top producers came in early and left late. Some came in late and left early. Some had 200 clients. Some had 2,000 clients. Some specialized in particular areas of the business. Others seemed to be spread all over the map. Some had very complicated support systems. Others ran their business out of their hip pockets. That's the latitude that you have. See, you can select the natural way for you to run your business. And that alone will tremendously impact not only your success, but the way you perceive yourself as a professional. And I'll tell you, if you follow this path, you'll be a lot happier every day. That doesn't mean that every day is going to be wonderful. But see, our program is about opening you up to specific possibilities, which are very broad in nature, and selecting from those the way you want to run your business. So our assumption is you're bright, talented, experienced. You don't need to get fixed. Our assumption is also that you are open to possibilities, that you are willing to invest your time to attend a seminar. Now, a seminar is not a presentation. The reason I have two flip charts up there is because when you see me at a seminar, that's exactly the way I operate. We do not have canned programs. We limit the number of attendees to approximately 25 people. The room is shaped in a U form so that you are physically close to me, I'm close to you. Our job is not to take you through a canned process, but rather allow you to experiment, allow you to feel what's going on. We encourage you to ask questions. If you think where we're going doesn't make sense to you, we expect you to say, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense, so that you experience the seminar instead of just adding to your knowledge base. Knowing does not necessarily mean understanding. Our objective in the seminar, sure, we're going to explore many possibilities in many different areas with the objective of your selecting and creating your business the way you want it to be because it's natural to you. In order to do that, in the course of the seminar itself, we have to be able to respond to your questions, your needs, open up specific possibilities for you and everybody else sitting in the room. What is the profile of people who derive the most value from the program? Maximum results, maximum value. Top FAs. Top FA. People who are already top FAs give us tremendous feedback as to the application of our seminar information. FAs with a positive attitude, a great work ethic, who are producing average results. FAs with large asset bases and low ROAs. FAs whose business has plateaued for at least 3 consecutive years. FAs with very large assets, many clients who are very busy and once again achieving average production. What is there about top FAs that make them top FAs? Well, many years ago, I convinced a firm to invest $1 million in doing a survey of our top FAs, a group of them, a cross-section, our medium FAs, and our lowest FAs. And we brought in people from the outside. We looked at their backgrounds. You know, were they raised in a small town, a large city? Were they the only child or the first child of 5, or were they the 5th child of 5? Did they go to college? Did they go to... See, we looked for what were their grades like. We looked to find differences. You know what we discovered after a year of operation and $1 million? Nothing. You have everything it takes to be a top FA. Because all of our work showed that there was no definable difference, no quantifiable difference, and that even our underperformers met all the criteria that were when measured against our top performers. Well, there is one difference. And it took me another 5 or 6 years of study and work dealing with people, experimenting with them. Top producers think differently than the average producer. Not only that, they think differently than the average person. They think differently. Why is that important? Because Socrates said, thought determines behavior. Because they think differently, they behave differently. Because they behave differently, they derive more value from their time. They approach things differently. Now, are we going to teach you how to think differently? No. We will, however, talk about what scientists have learned in the last 6 years about how the brain works. And imagine this. Top producers use their brain, this piece of equipment, the way it's supposed to be used. The rest of us are trying to force it to do things. And by the way, what I'm saying to you was reinforced in the New York Times, October 30th edition, financial section, first page, article by the biographer of Steve Jobs, outlining exactly what we've been talking about. So not only Steve Jobs, how would you like to learn how to think like Steve Jobs? Let me explain to you how simple it is. See, we're not asking, this is not a cumbersome process. However, it is a very, very important part of our program. See, where we're leading you in the course of the seminar is how to run your business like a business, which is what all top FAs do.